Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So the trade deadline, there are more rumors coming out. The Eagles have some interest right now in a certain defensive end that I'm actually really happy about. The Eagles might actually pull the trigger. If they think they're going to contend this year, they're going to add a luxury player to this defense, and we're going to find out who it is. So get going.
Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
What is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So obviously, when you hear a lot of rumors about the trade deadline, the Eagles will have interest. The Eagles want to pick up a luxury player, mostly a rental for this year, or maybe a player that they think can be here for a few years. You know, we'll see. But the news has come out with the Philadelphia Eagles that they have very big interest in Robert Quinn. And we've talked about the Robert Quinn trade for the past couple months, and we figured, maybe the Eagles won't give it a shot. But since Barnett is out with an ACL, Patrick Johnson's kind of taking his spot, but we just need more of a pass rush, and we just don't think it is enough. Robert Quinn's still productive at his age. Obviously at the latter part of his career right now, where, it's going to be a year-to-year basis where he'll try to get some money and, and still be productive. Now, he only has 5 solo tackles and a sack this year. But it's a totally different team this year. The Bears from this year to last year, they're 2-4 right now. Last year he had 18.5 sacks, which was a fantastic year. So how much is it going to cost to really trade for him? Probably not going to cost much. So it looks like the Rams, Patriots, and Eagles have significant interest as of right now. So, which is a good thing. So how would he not want to come to the Philadelphia Eagles with this monster offensive line? Unless he doesn't want to be in a rotation, unless he wants to play every single snap. But I think Robert Quinn in a rotation, keeping him fresh. Oh yeah, I think he's definitely. I think this is the perfect move because even if you go after a Brian Burns, it's probably going to cost you a lot. I don't think the Eagles are into giving up a first-round pick right now, especially where you don't know where these first-round picks are designated right now. Our pick will obviously be very high as in the late part of the draft, which we'll have the dead last pick of the draft as of right now, and then obviously the Saints pick is definitely another one we're kind of looking at every single week to see where that pick is going to be. Hopefully it is top 10, but can't make any promises on it. So it's hard to give away those picks right now, and then especially you haven't paid your quarterback yet. So it looks like with Robert Quinn's contract from the Bears, they are going to have to, if they trade him, they're going to have to eat up some money from that contract, which is better for us. Eagles can do whatever they want with him. They can get him and then kind of redo his deal, and they can make it a 2-year deal. They can just redo the whole deal, let him be here for this year and next year, just in case, if that's what you want to do. Really all up to them. Or they want to make it just one luxury pick, let him just play off the last year of his contract this year, and just let him just make it that he'll be that luxury signing for us that's just going to produce. So 1 sack, 5 solo tackles, it's not great, but like I said, it's a totally different team this year. The Bears aren't playing well. It's just what it is, guys. It's to the point where he's on the part of his career where he needs to go to a team where he's got a chance to be successful again, and I think it would be a good move. I think this is a good move. And look, it's not a future move. It's not a move you can have for the next 5 to 10 years, but it's a move to where you get somebody for this year, kind of like how the Eagles traded for Jay Ajayi in 2017, gave up a 4th-round pick, and look what he did for us. You know what I mean? So I think the perfect move for the Eagles for the trade deadline is trading for a defensive end or trying to acquire one. And obviously, Howie Roseman likes to go after those players that are on the last years of their contracts, especially to take advantage of a team like the Bears that are on a rebuild right now. And Robert Quinn is too much of a good player that can give so much more to a defense be on a team like this that's rebuilding. So to be honest with you, I think this would be the perfect trade. I think it's like going to take maybe a 5th or a 6th-round pick, maybe 2 day 3 picks, maybe that. I mean, I don't think it's going to cost much, cost effective. I don't think it's going to be that much at all because, like I said, Brian Burns, obviously 24 years old, 29.5 sacks, second in pressures, 7 forced fumbles in 53 games. You know what I mean? So it's it's going to be a lot tougher to trade for a guy unless they figure him as a futuristic type guy. Then I understand that. But Robert Quinn is just a rental piece. And if he plays amazing, then the Eagles might sign him to another year or something if that's what they want to do with him. Obviously, the price. I think the Eagles need to restructure a contract because I don't know how much over the cap, under the cap they are right now. It can't be that much. So obviously the Eagles would have to try to maneuver some money around. If that's the case. I don't know whatever the Bears pay off Robert Quinn's contract, how much left is on there. So they're gonna have to pay a big portion of it. But I think would be the perfect trade is for Robert Quinn because I don't think he's going to be cheap. I don't think he's expensive. I think he's just be right there where you're going to have to just give up a day 3 pick. Nothing crazy. If the Eagles want to give up a day 3 pick, if they know that Robert Quinn is going to produce, you make that move. So the numbers haven't been good for Robert Quinn. But we kind of said that about other players that came here. James Bradbury, had bad numbers last year, over 800, gave up over 800 yards receiving last year. Just played horrible last year in that Giants defense. Them now, you know what I mean? So I figured the Eagles, are going to make one. And I don't think this is the only move that they do. There are a couple more that I'll speak on another video that I think they could do, but I think this one is the most realistic one where I think in my heart it makes me feel comfortable and satisfying because you're not going to have to pay him that much. You're not going to have to give up that much just from within a little bit of a trade this year before the trade deadline ends by week 9. So it should be a very interesting one. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think the Eagles are going after? Do you think Robert Quinn is a good trade target where it's not expensive, not cheap, but I think it's just solid for the Eagles to bring in a luxury player to this defensive line to help us out and give a little bit of more veteran edge. A little bit of, because he is, Robert Quinn is a pressure artist, a strip sack artist. I can't imagine what he'll look like against good players on this defensive line. Next to Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, next to, even Milton Williams or even, Jordan Davis right now. So feel like this is one that I could see happening. Before, I think a month ago, I didn't think it was going to happen because I don't think the Eagles are interested in trading for one. But I think now they could be changing their minds on, obviously the interest is there. We're reading it right in front of our faces. So we will see when the time comes. So, all right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next one. Chicks, what up? Follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.